Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to jailbreak an iPhone and unlock it. This works with the 2G and the 3G, except it will only jailbreak the 3G. It will not unlock the 3G. And this works for all version firmwares, from 1.1 all the way up to 2.2. The program we're going to be using is called QuickPwn. So before you do anything, you're going to have to download a couple things. First of all, you're going to have to download QuickPwn, which I put in a folder right here. And if you're using the 2G, if you're unlocking the 2G, you're going to have to download the bootloader 4.6 and the bootloader 3.9. I'm going to include everything in the description, all the links. Then, depending on what firmware you have, you're going to have to download the firmware file. For instance, on this phone is going to be 2.1, so I download the 2.1 firmware. After you download everything, well, this shouldn't be here, ignore this. After you download everything, you should have 5 things in a folder. Put it all in the same folder. It should be both bootloaders, QuickPwn, and the README file and your restoration file. Alright, getting started. Go ahead and open up your iTunes. As you see, I'm starting off with a freshly restored phone. It's not even activated. This thing activates it also. See? Not even activated. It's saying slide for emergency. Alright, so open up iTunes. Make sure you plug it in and make sure iTunes detects the iPhone. Give it a minute. Okay. Once iTunes has detected the iPhone, you can go ahead and minimize it. You must keep it open. So what you're going to do is open up QuickPwn. Okay, one thing I forgot to mention. QuickPwn does not upgrade firmware. So if you still have 1.1.4 and you want to run the new firmware, you need to upgrade it through iTunes. This will not upgrade the firmware at all. This is just jailbreak and unlocking software. Alright, so after iTunes has detected your iPhone, go ahead and open up QuickPwn. I'm going to set the iPhone down. Sometimes it just takes a minute. Okay, then you select the iPhone that you have, which for me is going to be the iPhone, the regular 2G. But you can do also the ITouch and the 3G iPhone. Select it, then you press next. Then it's going to say browse for firmware. That firmware file you downloaded earlier, hit browse and find out where it's at. That's mine. Okay. And give it a minute to read it. Okay, after it reads it, next. Now it gives you the options of the to add. You can add installer, Cydia, and you can replace the boot logos. The boot logo is, you usually see an apple when you turn on your iPhone. Well, now you can see a pineapple if you'd like. In this version, installer is strictly beta, so you would definitely want Cydia. You definitely want Cydia. That's not even a choice. You want to add Cydia, and I'm gonna add installer. That's your choice, but it's strictly beta. And I'm also need to unlock my iPhone, so I'm just going to check unlock iPhone, and you press next. Now these are the bootloaders we downloaded earlier, so you go ahead and find the bootloaders, 3.9. That's why I told you to save it in the same folder, that way it's nice and easy. Then 4.6 bootloader. After you've got the 4.6 and the 3.9 bootloader, you go ahead and press next. Okay, now it says ready to start, so it's going to close iTunes. If iTunes is open, it'll do that by itself. Click next. But be prepared. This is not like Z iPhone. This is not going to automatically do everything. It's going to tell you certain things it wants you to do. It's going to walk you through a couple steps here. I'm going to push your camera a little closer so you can possibly read what it's telling you to do. Hold on. See, that might be a little bit easier for you guys to read, because it's going to tell you to do certain things to your iPhone. So yeah, it should be good. Okay, I'm I'm gonna press next. Now it's saying wait for the iPhone to reboot in recovery mode. So it's gonna go ahead and reboot the iPhone in recovery mode. So just give it a minute. And you should see a little something on the iPhone. It'll start looking like it's loading. Just have a little loading scroller. Okay, see now my iPhone's booting in recovery mode. So now it's gonna tell me to do something else. So now you're gonna hold down the home button and it counts down for you. Then you hold the home button and the power button down together. 2, 1. Now you release the power button and you keep holding the home button for 30 seconds. This is going to reboot the iPhone in DUI mode. Okay. So after you do that, your iPhone should just be, you just gotta wait a little bit and it should take care of everything else. Okay. Go ahead and I'll show you my iPhone right now. It is jailbreaking at the moment. You can see that it's got a little pineapple on it. So it's doing something. And it doesn't take very long. Almost there. Still see a pineapple, that's all I'm seeing right now. You know it's working. Okay, it says it's completed and now it's rebooting my iPhone. It's a new modified state. You can see the little loader right here at the bottom. See, it's taking a little time to load, but I guess that's just from the unlocking and jailbreaking process. Okay. I really don't remember it taking this long the last time I did it. There we go. So see the pineapple, went ahead and replaced that apple with a pineapple. That means your iPod has, or an iPhone has been pwned. Pretty cool. I'm trying to let this thing boot up so we can see all the new stuff. Also, it will also work with the App Store, so you'll have both. Okay, right here, it's flashing. It's called boot neuter. It's this is what it's how it's unlocking the device. Almost done. And be patient and don't unplug it. Should be good now. There we go. Look. See the little T-Mobile right there at the top? It's unlocking. Look what we got down there. We got the App Store, Cydia, and installer, and it's fully functional. So if you guys have any questions, feel free, go ahead and post a comment. I'll try to answer them. And also log on to my blog. I'll put that in the description also. and show your support. Go ahead and click on those Google ads at the bottom. Appreciate it and thank you.